What is going on, YouTube? My name is Paul. This is 251 Reeling, and today I'm going to show you how to take a single electronics mount for your graph, your Lowrance, your Garmin unit, Humminbird unit, or whatever, and turn it into a double unit by using a piece of flat bar. You're going to need a grinder, you're going to need a drill, and some paint. But you can save yourself a lot of money by doing this hack, and I'm going to show you how I did it. Today we're going to take this single Garmin 73 SV off of this single mount. We're going to take a piece of flat bar and turn that single mount into a double mount and mount another 73 SV on it. As you know, those dual mounting systems are pretty expensive, and we're going to try to hack this single and turn it into a double. Let's get it. So I already unhooked transducer and power from there, and this is what we're working with here. This is the single mount. We're going to put two of these on a piece of flat bar, and we're going to use this single Panther base mount to mount our new flat bar across the top of it and put our double system on here. And we're just going to check it. I mean, it's pretty stout. There ain't no way you're going to jerk that off. And these 73 units, they're not heavy, and they are cheap right now. I seen one, I paid probably $800 for my last one. Now they're on sale for $450. So $450 plus the 9-inch Garmin is like $1,100. So you can buy two 7-inches for the price of a 9-inch. That's just a little supply and demand for you. I know y'all don't need to know that, but that's what we're working with here. Let's take this little mount off, start pulling some measurements, and see if we can actually do this. So we're gonna need probably I'm just guessing 18. We'll go 18 on it. We're going to cut our flat bar down to 18 inches and see if we can ride two of those mounts on there. And of course we're going to trim that flat bar underneath those brackets where it's not showing, it's not exposed, and it's not going to cut anybody, because those edges are going to be rough. Here's our flat bar. It's 3-inch by 36. We're going to cut it down to 18. And we're going to mount two of these guys on it, on top of our single mount. Now this is where you're going to need some drill bits to drill holes. And you're going to need a Matabo to cut the flat bar with. Alright guys, so we got our bracket cut down to fit 18 inches, and we're going to put two Garmin 73 SVs across this flat bar here, and it looks pretty good. I got my holes drilled. These holes here are actually going to catch that main bracket underneath, and my two brackets are going to sit just like that. One there and one there. And now we're just gonna trim the corners up, smooth the corners out on that flat bar so it doesn't cut anybody. And we're gonna paint it. And then we're gonna wait on our other one from Bass Pro Shops to get here, and we're gonna mount them, and I will show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, so here's the flat bar. I paid $17.99 for this bar. I've cut and trimmed it to fit my two Garmin 73 SVs. Got my holes drilled. Grinded off the edges, made it nice and smooth, and painted it. And this is what it looks like, finished product. I'm gonna mount this on my single Panther mount, and I'm gonna start installing my units. All right, so I got both my mounts on here. It's looking pretty good, pretty professional. Give it a good shake, and that ain't going nowhere. And it's as solid as can be. I literally spent $20 on that piece of flat bar. Used my grinder to cut it down. I drilled 8 holes in the bar and saved myself $175. And more than that if you want to get the really nice ones. And a lot of those mounts are so big that on my little dash here and my 273 units, they would be too big. I would have a lot of stuff hanging off. This is really nice. All right, guys, so there we go. Got them both installed. Now I'm using the Garmin UHD 73SVs, and I got perfect amount of room on each side to where it's not hanging out too far. They're tucked behind the console, and I think it turned out pretty good considering it was just a $20 piece of flat bar. All right, so the beauty in all this was to have one side for my chart and one side for my side view, so when I go to mark brush piles, I don't have to split my screens. And a lot of times when you buy a bigger unit, they're gonna cost you a lot more money, and you're just gonna split that screen up anyway. So this is like $450, and you can get 2 of these for the price of the Garmin 93. So I figured just keep a small profile on my small aluminum boat here and just use the 73s. They work pretty good, and they have enough detail to where I can find brush piles and go back and hit them with my Panoptics on the front of my boat. So this is going to help me out a lot. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful for someone. I saved myself a lot of money by taking that single mount and turn it into a dual mount, and it's just the size I need. So don't be afraid to get yourself a little flat bar, cut it, drill you some holes in it, paint it, mount it up there. I hope you like this video, guys. Please consider subscribing, and I have lots of content on the channel, such as bass fishing, inshore saltwater fishing, and offshore saltwater fishing, tips and tricks, how to mount trolling motors, and other things like that. So just give me a quick little look if you can, guys. Have a good day.